Well, leadership is an important value in Louisiana Farm Bureau, and we would not be the organization we are without the right people on top.
In our Road to Leadership series, we look at the qualities that make for a strong leader. This week, we start at the top with Louisiana Farm Bureau President Richard Fontenot.
I am Richard Fontenot, the Louisiana Farm Bureau President, and I farm in the Ville Platte area with my family on a fourth-generation farm with my brother Neil, and we grow rice, soybeans, and crawfish. My father was president in 78 and 79 in Evangeline Parish, and my mother was on the women's committee, and I would attend convention as a youth and be one of those pesky kids running around, if you will, and just having a ball. But I started Farm Bureau exposure at that point. And then later on, after college, I got reintroduced to the Young Farmers and Ranchers program back in the 90s. So the Young Farmers and Ranchers program was the baseline of where we started, Ron and I as a couple in Farm Bureau, and we've embraced that. From there, I had the opportunity to serve on American Farm Bureau, YF&R, had the opportunity to go into the Partners in Ag Leadership program. Then after that, and during that process, I was recruited within the rice commodity. Became an advisory chair at the end of the day on that, and then opportunity to serve on the state board. In 2015, one of my great mentors, Miss Linda Zombrecker, stepped down from third vice president seat and opened a vacancy. Family decision was to pursue that, and we did that in 2015, and we stayed in leadership, and 9 years later, a vacancy arose again as president and leadership of our organization, and we were successful in getting elected in that position. I often get asked, where do you find the time and how do you make the time to contribute and spend all the time you do within the organization? And I said, if it's that important to you as part of your operation, part of your future, part of your succession, is to protect agriculture, you make time. There is sacrifice to do that, but I think there's value at the end of the day. Each parish throughout our state has a parish board, and they operate individually, and they are the grassroots of Louisiana Farm Bureau. And if you belong to a particular parish, reach out to their parish secretary or their parish president and engage in the fact that you are interested in serving in an opportunity. It might be commodity specific, it might be general, Young Farmers and Ranchers, women's leadership. We have a lot of different programs. We need volunteers and support. So I encourage you to reach out, share your interest, and I guarantee you, we do have a place for you in Louisiana Farm Bureau.
Join us next week when we'll profile Louisiana Farm Bureau First Vice President Marty Woldridge.